Hey Skyline, I am here today to introduce our our virtual field trip for today. And today it's all about the International Space Station, and more specifically, slime in space, which is kind of cool because that adds some sciencey stuff that we can maybe do. I'm standing in front of my extremely nerdy Lego Star Wars collection because I'm a big fan of space. But I've got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about the space station, and then I'm gonna give you guys a video so you can check it out and learn a little bit more about what being in space is like, and slime, because slime is always fun. So, some fun facts about the International Space Station. The International Space Station weighs 420 tons. That is the same as you guys all might know that the largest animal on the planet is the blue whale, and they are huge. So if you were to take 3 blue whales, that would be the same weight as the space station. I'll put a picture up right here. You can see that this is the size of a blue whale. It's got the little elephant in the bottom, and if you look up there in the corner, it's got a little itty bitty human. So that's how big the International Space Station is. It's huge. The International Space Station is 400 kilometers or 240 miles above the planet. And every day, the International Space Station goes around the planet 16 times. So it's moving really fast, and it's way up there. The International Space Station is just that. It's international. There can only be 6 people on the ISS at one time, but every 6 months or year, however long, they take some people back down to Earth and they send some new people up. And I'm going to turn to my computer to read this off because all the different countries that take part in it we've got Canada, Japan, Russia, United States, Belgium, Denmark, France, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Norway, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, and the United Kingdom. So people from all over the planet go up there to do all sorts of really valuable science, because there are some things that you just need to be able to do in zero gravity or low gravity. And so because they're up there and there is next to no gravity up there, it makes it possible for them to do a lot of experiments that we could just never do on planet Earth. And that's really cool because we are trying to further science, and being able to do that and do things in low gravity and experiment with that lets us do some crazy stuff. Our character trait for this week is courage, and I really want to hit hard on that with the people going up to the International Space Station, because it takes an enormous amount of courage to do that, because it's incredibly dangerous. Even if one very small thing went wrong, it could potentially put everyone in the ISS in danger, because they're 240 miles above the planet in space. There's no air around them, and they're doing this dangerous stuff. They're showing that courage so they can further science for all of humanity, and that's really cool. We just sent 2 people up to the space station about a week ago, and it went through a program called SpaceX. Some of you guys might have seen the SpaceX launch a year or 2 ago, and I hope some of you guys saw the SpaceX launch just last week when they sent the astronauts up. But that was really cool because it's the first time the U.S. has sent people to the International Space Station in 9 years, and it costs around, $50 million per person to send our 2 astronauts up, which is actually really great considering last time, or how we have been doing it, is we've been paying Russia to send up because they have a ship that's capable of getting up there, but then that costs us around $70 million or $80 million. So now we can do it ourselves in America, which is awesome, and it's way cheaper, which is great, which means we can put more of that money towards science. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to put a link to the video. I think it should be up around somewhere over here on the screen. I don't really know. Somewhere over here. You should be able to click on that, and that'll take you to our virtual field trip, and we'll learn about some slime, and we'll learn about the space station. And hopefully on Friday, I will have a video about some slime for you guys. And this is a new kind, so you should check